Hi, meet John. He's a 30-year-old businessman whose restaurant is losing money rapidly because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
This pandemic has really been affecting my finances. I'm worried I might go out of business. Hey, I know. Why don't I borrow money from my childhood friend Mark so that I have some extra funds to keep my business afloat?
John then schedules a meeting with his childhood friend Mark the next day.
Hey Mark,
Hey John, what's up?
my business has been really struggling because of this pandemic. To be honest with you, I don't know if I can keep operating it.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Can't imagine the stress you must be going through right now. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Actually, is there any chance I can borrow some cash from you? We're childhood friends, anyways, and we've borrowed money from each other along the way with no problem whatsoever. So I figured that maybe you could help me out this time around.
Sure, John. No problem. Anyways, you know how we deal. How much do you need to borrow?
How does half a million sound? Is that okay?
Well, that's definitely higher than what you usually ask for. But I know you're good at what you do, and I trust you. So yeah, sure, no problem. On the condition though that you'll pay me in 15 months' time with 10.5% simple interest rate.
I understand. It's the pandemic after all. I'm sure the interest will be of great use for you, so no problem with that.
Great. Sounds like a deal then. I'll send it check ASAP and let me know once you received it. I'm sure you'll be able to give the money back. Anyways, I heard on the news that the pandemic will most likely end after 6 months. So I'm confident that your restaurant will be back to 100% in no time.
Thanks, Mark. I really appreciate it. I owe you one. I won't let you down.
Right. You take care, okay? I'll message you here and there to see how things are going. See you.
Okay, Mark. Take care.
14 months later, John suddenly remembers his agreement with Mark.
Oh boy, I'm due to pay Mark in advance time. Everyone's thought that the pandemic would have ended by now, but it seems like things won't be getting any better in the near future. I'm running out of life for John. Although I keep saying that business has been fine despite the quarantine restrictions, it's really not. I'm in an even deeper hole financially and I need to find a way out of this before it's too late. Oh, actually, why don't I steal money from my parents' vault, yeah? Well, I hope it's still there in their bedroom like what I remember from my childhood. It's by no means the best option, but it's the only option I have. I can't show up empty-handed when Mark asks for money. I also don't have any more cash to survive these next 6 months. I remember hearing, though, when I was young, that my parents like to keep ₱1,000,000 there. Is it still there, though? What if it's not? And how much do I actually have to get if ever the money's still there? Let me compute for it first. 625,000 pesos. And I personally need around 200,000 pesos to survive another 6 months. So that would be a total of 625,000 pesos. I'm not sure if my parents still have the vault in their bedroom and if it contains all the money I need. After all, I don't live with them anymore. But this is my only shot. Last time I spoke to mother, she said that she and father are going on vacation for the holidays, so I think it's best that I go and take my chances tonight before I hesitate any further.
John is outside his parents' house, sitting under their tree. He's contemplating if he should go steal the money still, given that he doesn't know if his parents still have a guard manning the house or not. He also doesn't want to be seen in plain sight so that no one sees him.
Man, this is scary. I wonder how I'll do this.
John starts to recall how his childhood home is laid out. After all, he did live there for most of his life. He thinks about the CCTV cameras they have and the possible routes he can take without getting seen. He's also trying to get into his parents' bedroom as fast as he can. But there are so many paths he can possibly take, so he tries to draw everything on a piece of paper.
This seems to make sense. Not sure if it'll work, but numbers don't lie.
John decides to take the shortest path, and he's surprised to have arrived at his parents' bedroom without any hassle. He then goes around his parents' bedroom to look for the safe that he remembers from his childhood. The safe is still there, and found resting on top of it is a piece of paper that reveals the code that hides the safe's 4-digit passcode. Written on the paper is something that initially looks like a cryptic code, but after checking it out for a few more seconds, John suddenly recognizes what it is.
Oh boy. Logic? How could I have not thought of that? They always did like mathematics. I never liked the lesson when I was in college, but let's see if I still remember how it works. I think that's how it works. Let's see.
John tries to open the safe using the 4 digits he solved for, and to his surprise, it opened.
Oh boy, it actually worked!
John then looks inside the safe and is pleased to see it loaded with money. He doesn't count it anymore as he decides to just stuff all the money in the bag he brought and leave right after.
I can't believe math actually helped me. Who knew that it'd be useful in this modern world?
John then gets all the money, uses the path he took earlier to leave, and he was able to pay off Mark and help his business survive for more than 6 months. As for his parents, they never brought up any missing money, and they're still constantly in touch with John. So for now, all is peaceful in John's world. This has been the end of Business John Wrong. Thank you very much.